What's up everyone, my name is Christine and in today's video I want to talk about my thoughts about being out in the public while having a primary immune deficiency. But first, let's change up this scenery. This is better. I am out here in the Everglades. I am at Holiday Park. The sound that you may or may not hear in the background is actually an airboat, if you were wondering. I brought Roscoe along with me this time so he doesn't get too mad at me for leaving him home. We got to see some pretty peacocks. Anywho, it is winter time in some parts of the country. It's not exactly cold here in Florida, but it is cooler than usual, so you know, we gotta take what we can get. Although, I mean, I'm still in a short sleeve shirt and sweating. I'm going to be talking about my thoughts about being out in public when you have an immune deficiency. So for those of you that don't know, I have common variable immune deficiency, CVID. It is a form of a primary immune deficiency, which means that I am susceptible to getting a bunch of infections and getting really sick, but thankfully there is treatment for it. So I am on immune globulin replacement. I do subcutaneous immune globulin. I know the winter time can be a really scary time for a lot of people. It's when a lot more colds are going around, is when the flu's going around, and I see this trend of people who just do not leave their houses in the winter time in fear of catching an infection. I'm not saying that I am absolutely correct. These are just my thoughts. I've kind of always been in the opinion of I don't want this illness to define my life. So I still go out in public in the winter. I go out in public any time of the year. I go on public transportation. I go on planes. I go on trains. I've gone in crowded areas. I was in New York City last month, which was extremely packed, and I didn't get sick. Have I gotten sick sometimes when I've traveled? Yes, I have. I actually think it was more from the change of weather than catching a cold from somebody, but it doesn't really matter what I got it from. I never want to feel unwell. I don't mind going out in public. Obviously, if I see somebody with a disgusting sounding cough and they look sick and they're sneezing, and I'm not going to stand next to them. I am not going to create opportunity for catching an infection. But in everyday life, I go out and I don't live with the paranoia of getting sick, because the average person does still get colds. If you're on your immune globulin treatment, you should be okay. I'm not trying to say everyone with CVID goes through the exact same things. They're obviously not. I am very lucky. I've been pretty stable. As long as I'm on my treatment, I have overall been very healthy. I do have that benefit going towards me, and I know not everyone is quite as lucky. So there can be more of a sense of fear with being out in the public, and I'm not saying that it is, but just trying to let people out there know that even though you have CVID, you can still go out and enjoy things. And like, I don't wear a mask or anything. Yeah, just go out there and enjoy your life and try not to let any illness or something you have completely stop you. Obviously, you're gonna have to make adjustments in your life, and it sucks, but you only live once, and it is true, you have to enjoy it. And if you enjoyed this video, please like. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Bye.